making the rounds on social media. An increasing number of teenage boys are falling victim to sextortion scams.
CBS 8's Dana Marie McNichol spoke to local law enforcement, and they say predators are asking San Diego's teenagers to share provocative images, and they're blackmailing them for money.
What starts off as an innocent friend request from a fellow teenager can quickly turn into a conversation with someone pretending to be somebody they're not and pretending they're interested in a relationship.
By the way, I think you're really pretty.
This is when things can go wrong. Kids and teens are being targeted by a dangerous scam online.
The majority of them being teenage boys, being friended by attractive females out of the blue.
Detective Garrick Nugent with the San Diego Police Department says that what seems to be an attractive female will send that child an inappropriate image and ask for one in return.
They start demanding more and more and more, and if the kids refuse to do so, then that's when the threats start.
The scammer threatens to distribute private and sensitive material if you don't provide them with money. Many pay up because they don't want to pay the price of humiliation. The trend is called sextortion, and it's nothing new. The previous targets were young girls, but the shift to boys has come as they're easier to coerce.
Can you start to tell the jury what happened?
I had a friend request from this Steve Crofton guy.
Prior to that date, had you ever had contact with a Steve Crofton?
No.
For the first time in history, we're letting strangers interact with our kids in the back of our car, in their bedrooms.
You just watched the trailer for a recently released film called Sextortion, The Hidden Pandemic, produced by two parents of teenage girls.
This is probably the fastest growing crime in the world that nobody knows about.
Definitely happening on Snap, on TikTok, on Discord, wherever the child is.
Stephen and Maria Peak worked closely with the Center for Missing and Exploited Children, who run a cyber tip line. They receive 80,000 reports a day.
I always thought that the predator was some creepy dude that still lives in his mom's basement.
Simply the fact of who the offender was very shocking.
In this film, obviously, this is a Top Gun fighter pilot and a Naval Academy graduate. And so we realized that the perpetrators literally come from all walks of life.
San Diego Detective Tammy Mason is with the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. She says it's scary for children on the internet in a post-pandemic digital world.
One of my sextortion cases, 20-something-year-old guy was doing stuff to lots of different girls. If their location services were turned on, he would get their Snapchat account, find out where they're Snapchatting from, look it up on Google Maps, take a picture of the Google map, send it to the kid, and say, I'm going to come to your house if you don't do these things.
Predators thrive on the guilt and shame of the kids, while this dangerous trend is leading some to take their own lives.
There was 1 or 2 children that came forward and about 300 victimized in silence.
The FBI warns parents to be on the lookout and to have conversations with their kids.
It's very important to tell them, you're not going to be in trouble. We will not take away your phone, but we will help you through this.